And we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me, come into the house and give me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
That's complete to DK. He's across midfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw, here's Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Fisher. And he's got this down to the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Taylor. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Wide open receiver complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
That Godwin in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a good point there is they were able to connect. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Titan defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a time pressure, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
70 Rangers.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Ward. And it's into the hands of Ironman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
19 Tiger.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun again to Pollard. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Well, he's two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0.
70, Timberwolves. Warriors, 70.
To throw is Ward. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to move back in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 76 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, it's Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie things at 17-all. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on.
They'll start with a give to Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Running left, Taylor. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. I was pretty surprised there when they let him get to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Colts at 6 and 2 to start play. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Txns now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Throwing Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Jones. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, he has a control. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 14. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A final shot before break. Jones. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. 24-24. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. This one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but then before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They've been running it well the entire game, and their big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that.
Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. That's to his tight end, Tally Warren. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Now it's Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. Here's second and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like he marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Richardson. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive in the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. That's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
It's now second and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
From the 36, Jones. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And into the end zone for Tennessee touchdown. Chig Okonkwo, 63 yards. And the Titans have retaken a third quarter lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
That strong return set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
the middle. Here's Taylor. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
That's good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson from the gun on 3rd down. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he is going to have the Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
That was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Richardson. Touchdown! 6 yards away. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 in the 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tennessee.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they get back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Okonkwo holds it in left side. this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
off play action. Jones. That's to the tight end, Helm. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Had an open man that time, man, to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun, it's Taylor. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Credit the tackle to Samuel Womack. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Warriors, 70.
Richardson looking to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Pollard gets it off the option. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Richardson to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Titans, it's a